Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. Hope you guys had a great weekend out there. And we did. We had a lot of fun out there
what
at
a
Hatchet
great
Pro Wrestling.
weekend.
Yeah,
That
man.
was so
Very
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
Florida Man Games tryouts. Smashing success.
So much fun.
Yeah, lots of fun out
Speaking about smashing.
there. Hey, we got a couple great guests in studio here today.
Yes, sir.
From the Tonya Kuc Foundation, we're going to talk to Nancy Guinn and Kristy Colon. And they're going to get us all caught up.
Yeah. They have a great kickball tournament. Did you ever play kickball in recess? Was that like your thing for you?
I was never good at kickball.
Oh, really?
I was the only kid who wasn't good at kickball.
It was so good,
Yep.
surprisingly. Oh,
Yeah.
It was fun. Probably 'cause
Less
I'm a
coordinated
giraffe.
with my feet than I am with my hands.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't you ever like grab the ball and just like, was it called like an airmail or something? Like, do you have those rules down here? I don't know.
I don't
Like
remember
you could
that.
grab it and then
no.
like kick it with your foot or something.
Okay.
Yeah. You're only
I
allowed to
do
do that a
not
couple
remember
times.
that.
Oh, the
No.
ladies are shaking their heads like they know that I'm right.
Hype somebody
Okay.
up.
Nice. Good stuff.
So this will be a fun conversation. Then we will have your funnies, your horoscopes, all that good stuff for you today. Looking forward to getting into it. But we will start by telling you about our great friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Been doing this since 1949. Been more than just a dealership that whole time. They're a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine, and trust is very important when you're buying, making an investment like a new vehicle. They're focused on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service, and that family tradition continues to thrive to this day. They have the wonderful, amazing, state-of-the-art facility, 91 climate-controlled service bays in there, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and you can always enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage while you're out there. Bozard Ford Lincoln is the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater, and their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service just off 95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire.
Yeah, they are.
And our friends at the Bailey Group, inspiring you to stay healthy. If you need to get enrolled in a health insurance or Medicare plan, it doesn't have to be complicated. We talked to Tammy last week. I believe that was last week.
I can't say enough about how valuable that interview was. If you haven't seen it, go back. This is open enrollment season right now. You've got to get on this.
Yep.
It's over by December 15th, buddy. I mean, you got to
Yeah, man. There's a small window to get this done. So make sure you talk to our friends at the Bailey Group. Give them a call at 904-461-1800. Set up your conversation today. It's an important one to have.
Yes, sir.
Also, Elace Med Spa. If you're looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience, who's not?
Right? Santa's coming to town. You better look your best.
There you go. There you go. You want to look good for Santa.
Absolutely.
It's not just about being good. It's about looking good.
This is the year to
For
do
Santa
it.
these days. He's very superficial now.
Well, he's used to how beautiful Mrs. Claus is, so that standard is now brought up to everybody else.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. There you go. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, hydrofacials. They do it all down there at Elace, and they do it the best. Check them out at elace.com. All right. Nancy, Kristy, how y'all doing this afternoon? Thank you for coming in.
We're doing awesome. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, of course.
We're great. So happy to be here.
Awesome.
So talk to me about what inspired the creation of the kickball tournament and how it aligns with the foundation's goals of community support and mental health awareness.
So our friend Tonya passed away of suicide in 2021. And a bunch of us got together and said, what can we do in her honor to kind of make a difference in our community? Because it is a big issue in St. Johns County, especially. So we founded Tonya Kuc Foundation. And we thought, okay, well, we've got this foundation. Now what do we do with it? So we partnered with Epic, and Tonya Kuc Foundation funded a group of education for suicide prevention and classes that you can take to kind of learn how to talk to people about suicide.
That's awesome.
Which is kind of what we were getting at, because we had no idea that there was an issue, that Tonya was battling the mental health issues that she had.
Yeah.
And so that happens a lot. You hear that story over and over again, that, we didn't know anything was wrong. And then this happens. So we said,
Seeing that you had this happen and seeing like the things that you are now learning, Do you see things that you would have caught in Tonya's life? Do you see that now?
100%.
Wow.
Yes. And I think taking the QPR, is it QPR?
Mm-hmm.
I always get that wrong. QPR class from Epic
Uh-huh.
really was like, super eye-opening. And I think it's a free class that they offer. And it's just how to recognize signs, how to refer people to mental health advocacy programs. And then also for, so you can talk to them and learn how to say the right things.
It's amazing.
Because nobody knows what to say.
I don't,
you know? So
I make a joke out of everything. You know what I mean? That's my like mnemonic or like my saving grace. But that's just, sometimes this is such a dark thing. You can't make a joke out of it.
It is. And sometimes you can mean well, but say the wrong things too. So,
right.
So we partnered with them, and then we decided that we were making all this money, and we're like, okay, well, what else can we do with it? So we decided to start paying for counseling services to people affected by suicide, either directly or family member or something like that,
Cool.
who either don't have insurance, can't afford copays, or just can't afford it in general. So that's what we've been doing. We're still helping out the Epic because that's really important to us.
Yeah, amazing organization.
But we're also kind of branching out.
That's great to be able to have the resources to do that.
Yes, we've been really, really blessed with a huge following in the community. So it's been amazing.
That's
really
great. That's great, and very important for an organization that's just as new as you all are, and still working to get the word out on these important issues.
Making a major difference. This is awesome.
Yeah. So, what can we expect at this year's kickball tournament? This is kind of like your flagship event, right?
Yes. Yeah. So this is our main event for each year, and it's going to be December 7th at Ron Parker Park.
Okay.
So we decided, because it always falls on the same day as the Christmas parade.
It is.
That's right.
So we kind of pushed it back this year, made some adjustments to the schedule so that people could go to the parade and still come afterward. We have 8 teams this year. Each team is playing 2 games at least. And if they advance, they get to play a 3rd game, which is really cool. So we kind of switched up the schedule, but the schedule's on our website. If anyone's interested, they can go on the website to the kickball tournament page, and the whole schedule's on there. So
Kristy, I mean, kickball. What when you guys all decided this is going to be the best tournament for the foundation, what was going on in your head? Did you think, oh yes, this is going to be a winning thing?
The reason why we chose kickball is because Tonya, every Thanksgiving break, would get all of the friends together, and we would find a place and go and have a family kickball tournament. Not a tournament, but a game.
Yeah.
And so she loved it, and she was the ringleader of that. So that is,
it was
decided
a no-brainer.
that right.
yes.
And I don't know of any other kickball tournaments in town. So
That's fabulous.
it was a way to do something that she loved and that we loved doing with her, and share that with the community.
I love
and
that.
raise money.
So cool.
Very cool. Yeah. You guys have Asado Life in on this year,
We
right?
have all kinds of amazing community
hella.
partners.
We do.
I'm
Yeah.
going to let Kristy, because that's her area of expertise. But
We have an amazing auction this year. We're going to make it kind of a combined raffle auction. We have currently 52 businesses that have donated to our auction, and we're still accepting more. So if you would like to donate something to our auction, please reach out by the website or email. Both of those will be listed, I believe, TonyaKucFoundation.org.
Okay.
We have, this year, we've added an Ancient City Brewery beer tent, hospitality tent.
Cool.
We've added Jeff Holleran from Stogie's is donating a mimosa tent for hospitality.
That's awesome.
Asado Life's coming out with their grills.
Oh,
And they're
great.
going to be making lunch. We've got Hippo, and we have a Southerly Sips coffee truck.
oh, cool.
So,
Look
and
at you guys.
yes, all of these are for donation.
Fun.
And so that is amazing. We also have children's games. I think painting.
yeah, there'll be some rock painting, some canvas painting, cornhole, giant Jenga, the usual
Music.
stuff. So.
Awesome.
So it's kind of keeping
fun
people
stuff.
there. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, you're out of the tournament. You still have other things you got to do. Yeah. That's
We've
fun.
been so focused on the actual tournament that this year we're like, well, how can we make, get people to come and want to hang out and have fun?
Yeah.
We're going to have music and all kinds of stuff. And we're hoping that will maybe next year bring some more vendors in and things like that to,
That's fantastic.
yeah.
Another
Yeah.
thing that we're approved for service hours. because we're a charity. So if your students need service hours in the community, we have a sign up genius. You can come help set up. You can help tear down. You can
Cool.
manage some of the activities. So please check that out.
Awesome.
I'll put
If
that
you're-
link in comments for everybody. So
Great.
They can
If
see
your
that.
students need service hours, we can help with that.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's great. That's a great element to it. So how can people from the community support this, either through volunteering? Are there any other ways to support if they're not necessarily signing up for a team?
Right. So yeah, I mean, again, all of the food vendors, minus a couple, are there for donation purposes. So the beer tent, the mimosa tent, and Asado Life are providing their services on a donation basis. So that really helps a lot. And it's amazing food. I mean, you can't go wrong with Asado Life.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is, like you
It's
said,
the
I was
best.
like, oh my God, that's amazing.
So if you just want like a really good lunch, come out, donate a little bit of money for some food. And that is a good way. But just coming out in general, you don't have to play.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have all kinds of things to do, and just camaraderie in and of itself is, and it's so weird because I never thought about this, but kickball apparently is a big deal in certain groups.
Yeah.
And so we've been getting like all these people going, oh my gosh, you need more teams. So maybe next year we'll grow a little bit. But I didn't realize it was such a big deal until we started doing this. So,
But like, I'm going to ask both of you, like looking at the growth that you guys, how many years have you been doing? This is 3?
30
Yes, sir.
annual.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, how does that make your heart feel? Like seeing this, like just take to the next level.
Amazing. We were so proud of ourselves and impressed with what we were able to do in our first year, and we have just gone leaps and bounds year
Yeah.
after year.
Yeah.
For
President Nancy, how do you feel?
I feel amazing.
I love that.
think I am so proud of us.
Yeah.
I really am. And I know Tonya would be proud of us too.
I mean, we got to talk about the word suicide. It's not an easy thing to talk about. I mean, we all my heart skips a beat every time I say the word. So like, and you're making this a family fun event. I mean,
Yes.
how do you feel about education with the youth with suicide prevention? Is that a hot topic? Is that something you're talking about to younger people?
100%.
Okay.
100%. It eventually, as we grow, we would love to get into the school system, to provide some kind of education.
Absolutely.
Within. And I know that there are some, Brave is amazing advocate for mental health in that
Jennifer Wills,
community.
amazing human being.
Yes.
Yes.
So they're doing amazing things, and even if it's just trying to partner with them to kind of get the word out.
I
But
think you had a booth at Brave this year, did you?
we were there this year, but we didn't have a booth. We were just invited to kind of check it out and see how we could fit in.
Cool. This could be a
So-
great segue. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We had a presence at my Ascension.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Which was wonderful.
Oh, love
Yes.
Emma.
Yeah.
Amazing lady. We
She's
got to meet
so
her in
amazing.
person, and she is just the light of the Lord. Seriously,
Yes.
amazing lady.
And at the
Yeah.
recovery fair.
So
We had a
cool.
table at the recovery fair as well.
So we're trying to do little things to support other foundations within the community, and just try to get the word out there. People need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
with your youth. And that's something Epic's helping us with the education piece, because we got to take the taboo out of it,
Yeah, we
especially
do.
with the youth, because that's the population that's becoming more and more affected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
Suicide.
So, you mentioned you're expanding your services a little bit, which is great. So how can people be referred for your services? How can people reach out if they really need to take advantage of some of these things?
100%. You can go on the contact form or the contact page on our website and fill that out, and then we get an email, and then we try to do it within less than 24 hours. It's mainly me calling people back for intake. So Kristy and I are both nurses, so we kind of are helping with that piece because we know the medical jargon,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they can either do that. Our phone number's on the website as well. So if somebody doesn't feel comfortable filling out a form, they can certainly call me directly. And that's my number on the on the website.
We're also partnering with 988 through Epic. So if people call in to the hotline, we're working out the kinks, but they can refer patients to us for services as well. And we've partnered with several therapists in the community who are willing to, at a set rate, accept funds from us if they come across patients who are in this situation.
Kristy, how do you talk to people with fear? You know what I mean? There's so many families out there that are saying, or there's a family member out there that's like, I don't want to be over dramatic and say, oh my gosh, I'm seeing some signs. How do you tackle those kind of situations?
Never ignore a red flag. Trust your gut.
Love
It's there
that.
for a reason. And If you are feeling that way, the other person's probably way farther down the path than what you're sensing already.
Yeah.
So don't ignore red flags.
Speak up.
Speak
Speak up. Don't be afraid. That's the thing. Everyone's afraid and think that they're going to offend that person, but that might be what saves their life.
Proudly, on the 2nd anniversary of Tonya's death, we helped our first patient directly.
Yes.
As a foundation.
That's amazing.
So it just
Wow.
happened.
to
It
be
was
on
that
that
day. And so it really
I've
meant a
chills
lot to
thinking
us.
about
Yes.
that. Yeah.
I know. Isn't
Yes.
that crazy? It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was a very like full circle moment for us because we're like,
Yeah,
here,
we just did
finally
this.
are doing this,
Yeah.
We
you
did
know.
this.
Yeah.
One other thing about the tournament I'd love to add
Please do.
is that we have a memory wall that we've
Oh, yes.
made. And so if anyone has a loved one who's died by suicide, please submit a picture, if you're comfortable with that, to our email or go onto our website to the contact page. And we would love to include a picture of your loved one at the event on our memory wall.
That's
Oh,
great.
wow.
It doesn't have to be local. It can be any,
That's
it's a
powerful.
board of faces.
Yeah.
And it's,
It just kind of shows that,
these are real people.
yeah, they're real people. We were doing a talk, Kristy and I actually, at Rotary, and she said, how many people in here have been affected by suicide? And I think everyone except for maybe one person
Everybody but one person.
raised
raised
their
their
own
hand.
hand.
Yeah.
So.
In
What
a
happens to you
room.
directly happens to other people indirectly too. You know,
Right.
we're a community, and that's
Mhm.
it's amazing to see that you guys rally something so dark, but to find some light in the solution and rally our community.
And a
around
fun
it.
day.
So beautiful.
Yeah. So what's the goal going forward? What are the main
Make
goals?
more money.
Yeah.
Help more people.
Yeah.
Help more people in our
Yeah.
community and get the word out and just save lives.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
That's the goal.
Well, thank you all so much for coming in today.
So
and
special.
thank you
Thank
for
you
what
so
you're doing
much.
for so many
much.
people.
Come
yeah.
on out to Kickball, December 7th, Ron Parker Park.
You don't have to play.
Awesome.
Come out and have
Come
some
out
food and drink.
Fun.
Right after
Awesome.
that Christmas parade.
Yeah,
See that
great
awesome-
food
see
and
that
drink.
awesome
Jeez.
auction.
Oh, I'm so excited for your
Yes.
auction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots
get some
going
Christmas
on.
gifts.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Lots
All right.
going on.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys.
Thank
So
y'all so
great.
much. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
great chat,
Powerful,
man.
great organization.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough topic to talk about. I know, but you
Yeah.
got to put it out there, just because there's people out there that are suffering.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you can help save one life, man,
Mhm.
it's all worth it. It's all
100%.
worth it. And
Amen.
they've done that, and they'll continue to do that, and that's amazing. Hey, want to give a big shout out to our friends at Old Town Trolley right now, where you can sit back and relax as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine's history, culture, and old world charm as you experience the unforgettable views on their open air trolleys. You're going to enjoy the city's European flavor, the brick-lined streets and the sights, such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel, and so much more. It's a 90-minute tour, 22 stops, more than 100 points of interest, and you can use that ticket all day for on and off boarding. You can also use that ticket at the St. Augustine History Museum, get you some free shuttle service to many of the area hotels, and free access to the St. Augustine Beach Bus Shuttle Service. There's so much to love about Old Town Trolley, and that's why we do love them. They're the best.
I have to show you over the weekend. He sent me all these pictures of they're doing Hide the Elf on the trolley tours.
Okay.
And so there's these giant elves all over downtown St. Augustine. They are so super cool. So you have to send them to you.
Wow,
Yeah.
all right.
It's fun. Even
Nice.
Troy has one. I forget the name of Troy's
Wow.
elf, but yeah, it's fun.
Did he steal it from Old Town Trolley?
No,
Giant elf.
they partner with Troy to make sure it could find the hotel.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Speaking of ones that wish they could partner with Troy, is All American Air. For a fabulous 45 years, All American Air have been the AC hero of St. Augustine and beyond. We're talking St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. They're not just the experts, but they are the real cool cats of warranty and non-warranty service work. They also have home help solutions, and they have preventative maintenance agreements, new construction installations, and rocking high-efficiency systems from Lennox Wonders to the ultra-smart iComfort thermostat. They've got all your HVAC products in sight. Get on one of those maintenance plans, 904-461-0070.
All right. And also our great friends at Bin 39 Wine Bar. While you're downtown, I would recommend you stop into Bin 39. They're a stop on the trolleys. So while you're doing the holly jolly holiday stuff,
Get a little bit more jolly.
add to the jolliness for sure. Down there with Bin 39. Great folks out there. Over 95 wines for you to choose from. Some of the most highly rated wines in the world, as well as some of the favorites that everybody just loves.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great experience down there at Bin 39. They do a lot to make sure you are getting an experience like no other in town. And they really do go above and beyond. Great folks down there. Great wines. Check them out at 4 St. George Street. Give them a call. See what they got for you. 904-827-5740.
They always have good music down there, too.
Great music. Yeah. All right, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Here we are for horoscopes. We will start with Aries. Aries, here lies the ruin of your week. As Mars continues its absurd backward tango, expect nothing but futile attempts to claw your way out of a series of utterly pointless arguments, possibly with a pigeon. You're an idiot if you're arguing with a pigeon.
Well,
you'll charge headfirst into situations like the headstrong ram that you are, only to emerge smothered in metaphorical mud.
ooh.
Financial opportunities loom like a tawdry infomercial, offering false hope and empty wallets. You might try to outshine everybody at work, only to find your boss is scheduling a team building retreat, and you're not invited.
Oh, convenient.
Strawberries will betray you, and by the end of the weekend, you'll find solace in falling asleep during an ill-chosen movie marathon. Remember, Aries, if you play with fire, you get burned. But who cares? Because existential heat exhaustion is your constant companion now.
Oh, wow. We better be hydrated.
Jesus. Taurus. Oh, sweet Taurus. The universe is serving you catastrophe on a silver platter garnished with disappointment this week. Venus, ruler of beauty and luxury, will bombard you with a series of offensive fashion choices. Sweaters that itch, shoes that pinch, and scarves that mysteriously vanish. Financially, it's a period of hemorrhaging resources with the grace of a slowly sinking ship. Attempts to save money will result in splurging on an unnecessary collection of porcelain unicorns.
Oh, Adam, that's not bad.
Just you have no life, Taurus.
Sorry, Rick.
As for romance, it's a battlefield. Just when you think you're making progress, your significant other will start an unexpected debate about potatoes. Brace yourself, because everything you touch will probably turn to a stale piece of bread. Okay. Gemini. Hey there, Gemini. Thinking about shedding your twin persona for a bit of something more meaningful? Too bad. This week, prepare to juggle a social calendar that has all the charm of a migraine. Communications will spiral into nightmarish misunderstandings faster than you can say, let's misinterpret everything. Your phone will die conspicuously when you need it the most.
I hate that.
Probably in the middle of a heated text argument. Oh, and then they're like, oh, he's ghosting me. He hates me even more.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of what happens to me all the time.
On the work front, your ideas will be met with the enthusiasm gathered by a damp towel. Romance takes a puzzling twist as you find yourself drawn to emotionally unavailable goldfish.
It's like every woman in St. Augustine that's single.
Yes, it is. That's why they're still single. Forget about solace in nature. Even the squirrels are conspiring against you.
That was kind of brutal, the last one.
That was tough.
But what's not brutal is Lincolnville Park is honoring a great family, George and Ollie Smith. They're having a ribbon cutting ceremony coming up Thursday, December 5th at 10 a.m. The St. Augustine Community Redevelopment Agency and the Lincolnville Community Redevelopment Area is proud to announce the ribbon cutting ceremony scheduled again for Thursday, December 5th, 10 a.m. and a recently designed Lincolnville Park in honor of George and Ollie Smith. This is, of course, located at 81 Whedon Street. Details will be forthcoming, but yeah, check that out at Community Redevelopment Agency page and find out some more.
Nice.
Hey, the 5th annual Nights of Lights Gala is happening at the Pena Peck House on Tuesday, 6 p.m., December 10th. There'll be dinner, dancing, silent auction, and so much more. They're thrilled to partner with Chef Kara Grover, our buddy, over the amazing catering event venue. She obviously owns the Perch Events. She helped us out with the 0.5K, remember? Kara and her talented team will provide a culinary delight of delicious food and drinks in the beautiful gardens of the historic Peña Peck House, downtown St. Augustine. Included in your ticket is a multi-course tasting dinner, drinks, and an evening of dancing and celebration, and packed silent auction, including an overnight vacation stays, dinner evenings, and so much more. Tickets are $150 a person, or $1,100 for a table of 8, a $1,200 value, mind you, or $1,400 for a table of 10, a $1,500 value. You get a little price break there, plus tax. Don't forget that. And there's also a handling fee, I guess, to put the tablecloth on the table.
Of course.
All proceeds from this event will go to the Women's Exchange of St. Augustine. That sounds fun. All right, Silverleaf Turkey Trot's coming up 2024. You don't want to miss this fancy, fun annual Silverleaf Turkey Trot on November 23rd. Silverleaf is a beautiful neighborhood, which we all know. Check it out. Florida Race Day, race timing, and race organizations for more information. The event is for the public, or anyone on or off Facebook can enjoy. It's what's in the read. So there you go.
Okay. There you go.
Interesting.
Well, hey, got to give a shout out to our friends at Magnolia Family Dentistry, where they are redefining what it means to visit the dentist in St. Augustine and St. Johns County. Dr. Paolo Rodriguez doing a fantastic job down there with Magnolia Family Dentistry, making sure it's not just about clean teeth, but it's also about a clean and extraordinary experience from start to finish. From the moment you step through their doors, you're going to be welcomed into a state-of-the-art practice that prioritizes your comfort and your well-being. You'll experience the difference at Magnolia Family Dentistry, where a healthy smile meets exceptional care. Schedule your appointment today by calling 904-824-0990 and see why so many of our friends and neighbors trust Dr. Rodriguez and her team with their dental care. They're in the Whitehall Park at Flagler, and they're redefining dental excellence one smile at a time. And there's going to be lots of smiles at the North Florida Winter Experience. The new North Florida Winter Experience. It is holiday season. You can experience the magic of Christmas at the Ancient City Farmstead right here in St. Augustine. This is happening November 29th. That's right around the corner. Through December 22nd. You can join them every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a festive celebration like no other. Marvel at the region's tallest decorated Christmas tree, standing an impressive 45 feet.
It's massive.
It is, man. You can visit Santa's workshop, where the little ones can share their holiday wishes and enjoy sensational treats from local food trucks and warm up with a cozy cup of hot cocoa.
So nice.
Yeah, man. It's really the whole winter experience.
I've been talking to
we
people.
Don't get here in Florida.
People are super excited about this event. It's going to be super special. We have them coming to studio coming up, I believe, later this week.
Oh, that's great.
To get some details on it. But yeah, this was a family dream that they're making happen. And it's just, we were actually right next to them yesterday at Florida Man Games. Over at Hatchet Pro Wrestling. It's literally right above, right next to them. So yeah,
sweet.
Super cool experience. Yeah, save that date for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I want to hear all about that ice skating rink, man. That's amazing. It's something that people in Florida, many people have never experienced in our area. So this is going to be cool for them to experience ice skating. AncientCityChristmas.com for that one.
And Panache, just off their guest appreciation, the biggest one in the history of Panache. So big shout out, to everybody who participated in that. They're an Aveda salon. They believe that self-care is an essential part of a balanced lifestyle. Their dedicated team is passionate about helping you achieve a sense of well-being and confidence that radiates from within. Whether you're treating yourself to a luxurious spa day or enhancing your natural beauty at their salon or exploring their comprehensive range of retail products, they're there to exceed your expectations all year long. Go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo.
All right, man. What do we got
All
next?
right, times animals were caught being lazy slobs. All right, look at this first one. It's like sleeping with kittens. Oh, jeez.
I hate cats.
They love you, though.
No, they don't. They don't love me, and I don't love them back.
Next up, there's a sleeping bat. Please use the other door.
Okay, I like bats more than cats.
A little creepy.
Yeah.
Next up, this guy chilling with his dog.
Oh.
This is me all day long.
Yeah, right?
All day long.
Yep.
Next up, there's a bear on someone's back porch.
Okay.
Just made himself at home.
That could be Florida.
That could, right? Jeez.
Yep. Watch out for those bears.
Next up, just time after the dog park, just enjoying the ride.
Big smile.
Yeah. Next up, how about this fox sleeping on a skylight?
Oh, that's a skylight.
Right.
I was like, is this mid-jump? What's happening here?
Looking up, and there's a fox sleeping there.
That's pretty cool.
Next out, Dad passed out after a long day with the kids. Yeah, he's sleeping.
That'll happen.
Next up, he's so tired, the hamster on the wheel. He finally gave up.
Jeez.
Legs just dangling.
I know. That's great.
Next up, there's my buddy's dog just sleeping on the steering wheel.
That's
The
one
jowls.
slobbery steering wheel right there.
And we told our dog she couldn't sleep on the couch, but she just decided to.
I had a dog that did this. R.I.P. Bella.
Oh, Bella.
Oh.
Poor Boo.
Well, on that sad ending note. Great show, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.